I'll give you that. That was the last fucking Nicktoon I would have imagined in a death match. That's fucking Hey Arnold. All right, let's get going. All right.
So I forgot we were about to fight the fucking rat.
Yeah,
I was like,
here
we are at the port, ready to leave the Isle of Rats. I forgot we're about to get killed in the darkness by surprise by Laos.
I'll give you a chance to recant and throw the rat catcher to his fucking rat overlord.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Let's just speed run this.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get through it. So this is going to follow the same rules as before, where there are rats hidden in here. They can attack you if you enter into their zone, and you won't typically see into a zone unless you use your reaction to look forward or you enter into it. The two other things to talk about are Lucas Mueller and the rat catcher. Somebody can take either of these characters. If you look down here, Mueller, at the beginning of your turn, whoever is controlling him, he will point you in the direction that is the shortest exit. So if you were to start here, he would, at the beginning of your turn, tell you which direction will get you to your location faster. And then we also have the rat catcher. He has 3 charges on him, represented here. As long as he is in your zone, you can use one of these charges to reduce a damage dealt to you by 2. So if you get hit by a big 4, use one of the charges, he'll reduce the damage to a 2. Anyone in the zone can use it. But the rat catcher is specifically tied to one character. So my question is, who wants to take the rat catcher and who wants to take Lucas?
I'll take them both.
It's an option.
I wouldn't mind taking Lucas as somebody who doesn't have a lot of means to fight, but I also feel like narratively, I don't know if I could justify Lucas and I suddenly being buddies.
If you don't want to fight, he'll be your best friend.
I was gonna say, if you just head toward the exit, I'm sure that he would not care if you're not friends.
Fair.
So you'll take Lucas. Who wants to take the rat catcher?
I'll take the rat catcher.
I'm assuming the rat catcher's just gonna buddy up with Crow.
Crow will drag him by the face.
he puts his fingers in his eye sockets like a bowling ball.
I'm just going to follow them so I can use some of those fucking advantages.
For sure. And then just to show the last few things, I have the aspects here. Mac, there be water in these tunnels, so if you enter into a zone or someone does, it'll be blue. And your water stunt will work in that area.
Okay, sweet.
And then the last thing is there are columns. If you enter into a room, it'll have a big exclamation mark there. And you can attempt the challenge of a physique, fight, or shoot. On a match, you do an immediate 3 damage. On a succeed, 3 damage, match, 2 damage, fail, 1 damage. And then that instance of the column is destroyed and you can no longer use it in that room. So it incentivizes you to move around a little bit, find these locations, and then basically deal a huge whopping 3 damage on a successful on a successful challenge roll. So with that is about everything. Does anyone have any questions before we get going?
Are we allowed to consult our notes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go for it.
All right, I don't have any.
Fuck!
Can I consult my notes?
Teacher, can we use the book for this test?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an actual question.
What do you got?
I forgot what kind of weapon Crow gave to Rikote.
Was a maul, steel hammer. So that would be melee attacks. You could use fate points for that.
Okay.
There's a little mole that can burrow and dig.
Do I still have the rat cloak? Or did Crow take that back?
I don't remember. I know my intent was to whip it back onto me at some point.
It's fine either way. I know I had it for the night, but we should probably clarify now whether I have it or you have it.
Let's roll an
Go for it.
indiscriminate challenge where we're not sure what the result means to see who has.
All right.
Yeah, do an empathy against a will.
Yeah.
All right,
Ah,
so
Oh.
I see that you have it, Kane. What do we do next here? Do we do anything?
Let's do a challenge, a 5-step challenge. I'm thinking,
Alright.
5 steps.
just to really build it up.
Hold on a sec.
Five
Declan, how do you
phases.
feel about noticing that?
What do I learn about it?
Nothing.
Nothing,
Shit.
unfortunately. His special
Alright.
stunt triggered. Okay, 6, good, cloaked. Oh, okay, so that's a
didn't steal it.
reaction.
Shoot.
Uh-oh. Burglary, intercept.
Burglarly.
Burglarly.
I like how Sean and I came up with the same joke immediately.
I'm thinking of the horrible interaction of Magic the Gathering where there's a stack of things, so you start like having interactions on top of interactions, and you have
Yeah,
to resolve
we have to
the stack.
resolve the stack. Yeah.
Uh-huh, yep,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, do you have
Alright.
the book back?
Yeah, I think he'll a bit unceremoniously pull it from your shoulders as though he was just lending you something.
Gives you a dead arm and pulls it off. It's just a stupid thing where you put your you put your thumb in between your like knuckles as you punch somebody.
I give
Stupid
you a
thing did in
Charlie
middle school.
horse and whip the coat off of your shoulders.
The pale lady has returned to her shimmering glory, but you can't see it because it's too dark in here. So,
Cool bar emote.
Fucking ruthless. Jesus Christ. Let her fall down. What the fuck? What the fuck?
She's already dead.
Character thinks about how mean that was. We didn't say it. So you can't do anything with that at all.
yeah, you can't like talk about it because I didn't
bring
say
it up,
anything
you
out
can't-
loud.
If you say anything OC to me about it either, that's mean.
It's drama.
Don't
I'm
believe me.
not. I'm so sick of
no
this
drama.
fucking icy OOC drama bullshit. I'm not doing this anymore.
All
What
right.
did he mean by that? Why was he being this way?
All right. The path ahead of you was once a way between countless lecture halls and libraries that the catacombs housed. But that time has since passed. Now the pathways are mired in the blood and rot of the Rat King's victims. Your only relief, your only sign of forward momentum is the distant sounds of waves and the salty ocean airs that calls you deeper into the dark. Laos is going to go first, and with that, deep within the cavern, you will hear a loud echoing, a crash, as the sound of wood and stone grinding against each other just kind of like echoes from the deep bellies of the earth. Pale Lady.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh. Do we have a turn order?
Oh,
established?
can you guys not see it? That would be a
I
problem.
can see it.
I can see the turn.
I had it collapsed.
No
Apparently.
worries.
So.
Kane, actually, real quick.
Yeah.
You've denoted here. There are rooms marked with a yellow exclamation point.
You have to find them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't see any exclamation
The
points.
Double Dare physical challenge.
It's the daily double.
Crawl up the big nose and you'll see a lever you can pull.
Giant nose. First one we walk into is a giant nose with just the most viscous green liquid spilling out of the front of it.
A guy in a rat costume.
All right. So peeking in a room takes an action.
Reaction.
So I'm going to peek in the room here to our right.
Okay. You will peek in, and it is clear.
Excellent. So I'd like to move into it.
Okay. Do you have another
Your
move
attack.
if you'd like to?
The rats.
Kane's DMing style is to lie.
Yeah, right.
So we only get one reaction per
Yep.
per turn. Okay, good. That's
Yep.
what I thought. All right. I would like to try to I want to try to like set up for something later. I want to try to notice like maybe not, because that's not really do you think like a fishing net, like an old fishing net, counts for my stunt?
If you want to craft something?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, excellent. So I would like to try to notice that into existence so I can craft on it next turn.
Okay. Let's set the challenge. Old fishing net in the bottom down here. It is near the ocean. Set the challenge at A2.
Yay!
Okay, so a single. It is tattered. You will get a single use out of it. You kind of have to take some human or viscous parts out of the net and kind of wipe it dry.
All right.
Rostavan, you see the pale lady disappear into the dark.
Hey, where's she going? Hey, where's that broad going? Hey.
I get no
Doesn't
respect.
seem
Nobody tells
as-
me where they're going.
Intimidated by the dark.
I'm gonna do like a really. I'm just gonna make my character's like flame thing really corny and stupid. He's gonna use his hands to like create like his hands are just like candles now, kind of like. He uses light.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
like the flame on guy from Fantastic Four. It's very lame.
I'll let you do it if your skin burns.
No, it doesn't. That's the thing. Is like.
Oh,
there's no-
come on.
It doesn't. Yeah,
There's
it doesn't
no-
hurt.
Yeah, there's no cost to this at all. Anyway, so you don't have to notice to go into another room to see if there's
Nope.
anything in there? Oh, okay.
You can just go in there. If you want to peek into the next room, you can use your reaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. After I moved here, I guess.
Okay. You move in, use your reaction, look in here. It's empty.
All right. I'll call back. Next one looks clear too.
Do you move in?
Yeah. I mean, if I still have a.
Yep.
Then I can do.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Crow.
Crow's gonna go whole ass and immediately start going the other way to get the full picture as he snakes into the adjacent room.
Okay. It's your first movement.
And there's Laos.
Look, yeah, right here. Unexpected. He's gonna move.
All right.
Use another to go into this room.
When you turn down a darkened corner, there's the quick patter of feet as a large rat, about the size of a Labrador, leaps from a alcove. This one is sizable, and its teeth are just as sharp as it tries to latch onto your foot.
Ugh.
Okay, not bad. That's a success with style. As go ahead. What happens?
Yeah, I guess since that was sort of a reactive event, then it's my turn.
Yeah.
And I will, Crow will spin on a heel and drive the spear down towards the thing's skull.
Do you want to use your advantage? Or your,
I
or you already
did. Unfortunately, that's what that roll looks like.
Okay, it's very close as you spear it straight through the jaw, and you see that there is barely any life left in this thing, but its eyes are fierce. It kind of like rips its jaw back and tries to get a better position to attack you.
Crow is just going to double down and keep doing his surveillance as he runs into the next room, expecting it to chase him.
Yeah, need to be better about this. Okay, when you enter into this room, you see that there is indeed a way forward, but it is blocked by a rusted bar. The challenge there is one physique or one burglary to break through.
And so it's a rusted bar gate, but can I still use the reaction to survey this adjacent room?
Oh, you haven't used your reaction? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
I've been going
Good
with
play.
a face forward, just face checking dangers and saving that for more opportune times.
I'll give you all that. There is a bit of wealth hidden inside, and you see that there's no way forward except another barred door right here. Which seems
Guys,
to
there's a
circle
loot
back.
chest.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Guys,
guys, get the loot.
You hear wet footsteps as Rikoje comes barreling. He's running on all fours.
Declan ran in, aggroed a mob, isn't tanking it, and is running straight to the chest he sees for himself.
And then he immediately needs the treasure inside.
Yeah. He He reads it.
That's what this
I
looks
am-
like gamified.
I'm rocking my entire body back and forth on the rusted gate like an animal the second I see treasure.
Sprint
Treasure.
Wing down the hallway.
Hey man, you're not even a cleric.
Yeah, you
You
can't
don't
use that. I've been trying to
use
get
Yeah,
that.
you can't use that even. Come
I've
on.
been farming for 70 hours looking for that.
The call of a treasure and rats will follow you, but Rostavan, as you turn your head to the darkness, another rat emerges.
Oh, Kane, real quick. The rat
Yeah.
catcher's with Declan, right?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I want to. I guess he takes up a spot. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Yeah, I'll drag him with him. Sean, you have a 2 fight coming your way.
Ow.
Okay, 3. Pretty sizable bite currently. As
Good
kind of
bit.
bringing your hands up, maybe defensively, you forget that there is no longer steel protecting them, and they bite directly into your wrist.
Oh.
Declan, the one from before, is going to
No!
press, knowing that you are cornered, and a 2 fight coming your way.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
That's about how that goes. As it circles around you and kind of nipping, but doesn't seem to get close. As soon as it does, it meets the point of your spear and is driven
Yeah.
backwards.
Crow jiggles the rusted gate, and then the lab rat door appears on cue, and he spins and thwacks it with the end of his harpoon.
Yeah, perfect. Rakote, at the beginning of your turn, you will see Mueller say, "He went the wrong way. We follow them." He will point this direction.
He'll wipe the drool from his mouth, knowing that there's treasure in that direction. But he'll wordlessly start trundling after the crowd,
Okay.
knowing Crow is a guy who fucking
Can
takes
handle.
care of himself.
Yeah, Mueller will say as much. If anything, that's a distraction. And how far will you go?
As far as I can.
Can I would like the DM to compel whatever
Ooh, okay.
whatever riches aspect he has. I think Crow might mutter something about plunder or booty, which will echo back to Rakote, who will his ears will perk up off the top of his head, which he has. He has dog
I will
ears.
compel
His
a
manners.
master of the art of the deal. You said that money was going to be important, and you know that the treasure here is going to help you when you finally are out in the wilds.
All right.
Will you take
I'm
it?
gonna spend a fate point to resist it. No, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
All right, excellent. Yeah. So as Lucas informs me that he's going the wrong way, I guess with the compel in mind, whatever the utterance of treasure there is, Rakote will turn on his heel, and I will go as far into this direction as I can.
Okay. Yeah.
Do y'all know, I discovered why it's like 20 times more important to know NPC aspects. You can spend a fate point to compel an NPC, like you are the
Can you
DM.
really?
So
Yeah,
cool.
and the book just straight
Hell
up says
yeah.
it as well. I need to do a whole reread now that I know how the game is played, because it's like a foreign object to me again.
Yeah,
The stuff
little
was
little
always
just
there.
nuggets that exist that we
Yeah.
forget.
I am
Makes-
planning on doing a full reread before I DM again.
It makes empathy so much more powerful. It
So-
was already super powerful, but like even more than that. It's absurd. Okay, Rakote, you will turn the corner. Mueller kind of pulling at your shirt sleeves, but you will see as you come into this corner, a crow and a rat locked in battle. Though it is obvious who is coming up
Biting
on
each
top.
other.
Yeah. It is Louse's turn. There will be even more thunderous sound from deeper within the cave, but no sign of this gargantuan beast for the time being. Pale Lady?
Alright, so I've made this net aspect that I would now like to tailor on. We haven't talked a ton about
Sure.
tailoring, but what is the... So, generally, do I tell you what I want, or do I roll and you tell me what I get?
Tell me what you want.
Ideally, I would like the... Oh!
Oh!
Ooh!
What were you saying?
I'd love the ability to trap Louse. Like, if I could set it up in a room.
Hmm.
I could perhaps impede Laus's movement with a challenge or for like a set amount of turns.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you auto success since you're using 2 turns to do this. If you, I'm gonna set the challenge at. Your crafts will be at a 3, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna set the challenge at a 2. If you
Well,
succeed with
tailoring. Yeah.
Taylor, if you succeed with style, you'll get 2 turns. If you succeed, you'll get 1 turn.
Okay. Here we go. Nope, that's not the. There we go. Well, that's about right.
Oh
My
no.
tailoring skill never really wants to come through for me.
Fate does love when you try to do anything cool or different.
The rope just comes apart. The knots were barely held together as wet as they were, and between your fingers, it just fades away.
Rip.
Unless you use a fate point.
I really don't have anything. Unfortunately, with tailoring, I don't have anything to compel. I've run into this
Okay.
issue before. I mean, I guess I could compel, or not compel. I could tap the net, having created it, but I don't really know
Yeah.
if that falls.
Yeah, I mean
into
that's
rules.
what
No,
creating
yeah.
advantages.
That's what Declan kind of clarified, and in a situation like this, I think it prevents something from feeling bad. Like, it's a good reason. There's a reason it's there. It's to give you a resource if you want to try
Alright.
and bump into it.
Yeah, I'm going to then I'll tap a fate point on the net that I created. That perhaps part of it was weaker, but pulling back out of the debris, there's a stronger half submerged that I'm able to work on that doesn't unravel.
Okay. Perfect. So you want to just succeed, then boost it to a
Yep.
3? Okay.
I'm just going to succeed with a 3.
Okay, 1 turn of immobility. It would just use... I'm going to give you... It'll take your reaction. I'll even give you your full action when you use it.
Okay, so react. So I'll do capture net. 1 turn immobile.
Yep.
On action. Okay.
Rostavan, the rat has come away with some of your blood. Seems to be pacing. What do you do?
I'm going to underhand toss the fish that I was given that I've marked, and I want to do an instant 3 lore damage to this thing.
Whoa!
By blowing it up. Essentially working like a life force grenade.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So after getting bit on one of his arms, he's going to curse under his breath and reach for the fish that's at his side that's been marked, and just underhand toss at the rat, and the thing will just go up in flames in a big fiery explosion.
Yeah, from the bowels of this earth, there will be a louder sound than the ones Laos is making as a improvised explosive completely erases this rat from existence, leaving just a smoking husk when the fire dissipates. Crow.
Oh yeah, I guess I should. Damn, I can only do one thing. Alright. First, see how it comes out. Fuck.
Okay. You both have kind of paced each other out, so currently the rat is keeping its distance as you poke your spike forward. Just seems to keep to the edge.
Yeah, that's all I got, since I... is the moving through the door a action in the action economy?
Oh, no! Nope. You just
Oh.
move. You just can move right there if you want to. Challenge
And
of 1, burglary or crafts. Or, sorry, physique or... Yep, perfect. The door is broken through completely.
He'll jab and jab at the rat, but when it's evading, he'll decide it's not worth his time and that this chase will continue, and he'll shoulder through the door.
Okay. You can use your reaction to pick up the money if you'd like.
I called Rakote over. Well, I enticed him for a reason, so I'm going to use my
Yeah.
reaction to case this room.
Perfect. Okay.
He'll waddle in here out of breath and collect the hungry little Pac-Man pellet.
I will, yeah. I'll have to sit down and rest for a little bit.
Crow, as you peer into this room, it seems to be a vaulted kind of ceiling, a former library, though the books are molded and kind of sitting on their cases. And one of these bookcases in particular seems massive, but teetering. So that's the exclamation point. If you were to push this bookcase over, it could do some serious damage.
The
To
rat
Rakote.
would have to read every single book that fell off the shelf and then take a turn.
Yeah, like a fairy.
So this rat is going to follow you,
No!
Crow. Try to do 2 damage. Okay, nothing. As it paces and then kind of running deeper into this room, it will try to reassess the situation, its eyes glinting beneath a table. Rostavon, to your south, you see a new brood mother emerge from a neighboring room. Its nose kind of sniffing the air, and its eyes eventually locking onto you. Rakote.
All right, I will move into this room here.
Okay.
And I will use my reaction to pick up the treasure.
Yeah. Everyone can add 1 crown to their sheet.
Wonderful. Yeah.
I'm going to keep a running total, too, so if you guys want to do this at the end, that's fine.
Yep.
You see the rat catcher, Crow, and hidden deep within the room, a rat biding its time.
Scheming.
Yep.
Do I still have the opportunity to roll like a fight to try to?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All
You've
right.
moved, used your reaction. You still have your action.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to provoke this thing away. I'll rattle my cane at it.
Okay. So you want it to leave the room?
I want to do.
Mental damage.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
perfect.
Mental damage.
Okay. It has a will of, guess what, 0.
Wonderful. I can fail that. Or not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Describe to me what happens.
Well, what does the treasure end up being? Is it just like a pile of coins? Is it a chest of plunder?
Ivory dildo.
Let's say that it is a leather-bound book in very quality condition. Its face is kind of illuminated with gold leaf.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
very
Rakote
inappropriate,
will.
Mac. Very inappropriate.
Rakote will pick that up and kind of start dusting off the surface of it when I imagine the rat begins to posture and hiss.
Yep.
And sort of emboldened by the fact that he's holding on to something valuable, he'll just grab his cane by its center mass and rattle it against the creature and just shout, "Begone!"
And there will be the sound of the desk upending and the fast feet of this rat as it disappears into a neighboring hole. All right.
All right. So now-
Louse. Unfortunately, it's
yes,
Louse's
that's right.
turn.
Louse has to move.
Yeah. He is indeed going to do that.
Oh.
And
Uh-oh.
And Sean, looking down this pathway, you at first see a fairly sizable rat, almost identical to the one you just conquered, but it will be completely obfuscated by a mammoth creature, a rat, completely covered, its back running with these kind of lithe, swarming, smaller rats. And there will just be kind of a very human intelligence hidden between its eyes as it looks directly towards you. And it will hiss in one direction, use its action to send the rat here. Pale lady.
All right. With my deployable net trap draped over me like a shawl, Pale Lady's going to go searching for Crow. So that's 1, 2, I think is my athletic. Yep. Take my little net with me.
You have your action if you'd like to move an additional.
You know,
Why
there's
not?
an icon you can put on that's a literal net. You don't have to draw.
Oh yeah,
You don't have to drag a thing with you.
Yeah, but then I can place it. I can place my cute little net text wherever I want when I set it up.
Damn.
Fair enough.
Wherever you want.
Yeah, wherever I want it.
Your mom and dad let you do that?
Yeah, dude.
It's a
Ross-
school night.
Even on a school night.
Dave's really cautious. It's a school night.
I just like how small the net text is, really. It's just really charming that it's so teeny tiny.
They invented a new size of font for you.
Yes, so the Pale Lady backtracks looking for Crow and goes on the hunt so that we can get a plan together.
Yeah, in Rastavan, you will just hear the kind of guttural voice of this creature say, "All alone. What a terrible thing to be."
Rostovon will look over his shoulder and go, "What the fuck, guys?" And having zero backup, he'll take this corpse with him, and he'll drag it to this spot.
Okay.
Attempt to light it up as an
Alright.
impediment.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I will set the challenge at a 2.
All right.
Fuck, perfect. That'll give you 2 turns of barricade.
All right. Can I use my further action or my, my movement to get over
Yeah.
here?
You can use the rest of your movement to get there.
All right. Cool.
Okay, perfect. Crow.
I guess the Pale Lady is in search of me, so I'll save on my immediate awareness of Laos. Is this door a similar challenge?
Yep. Challenge of 1. Physique
Alright.
or burglary. Okay.
He will march on over and, again, just shove it through with his boot. Step into the room, see a rat.
Fight of 2 coming your way. As soon as the steel hits the ground, and the rat lunges forward.
Is it immediately upon entering a room when we're aware of them?
Yeah, it's a reaction when you enter the room. Yep.
Cool.
No problem.
Makes us better.
This is why you need to be. That's why you need to be first and foremost. It's a good strategy. Okay.
It's the exact same thing. Now, is this another dog-sized rat, or we got a little swarm situation in here?
No, all of these seem to be fairly identical in their size. All kind of brood mothers, each to their own.
So Crow's really taking in the local fauna. Let's see. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
He takes a moment to be caught off guard before, as it lunges, he steps on its neck and shoves it into the wall and then pins it to the wall through the cranium.
Okay. Would you like to stay in this room?
I guess I do what he does and survey the next room, which is to say, see Louse.
Yeah, and not only that, on the beginning of their turn, the broods spawn 1, and this is the first time you've seen it firsthand. As out of this tangled mass upon Louse's back, one of the brood mothers kind of breaks free and falls to the earth, sniffing the ground, and eventually finding or keying on your scent.
I grip my legs as my mouth fills with water as I'm about to throw up, having seen that.
Rakote.
What does Lucas tell me about the way to go?
He is going to say, "We've gone this far, there's no sense going back. Up, left, then right. We're a good distance away from where we should be going." So he seems to be saying you need to head this way.
I need to head what way?
Oh, sorry. I can get us
Okay.
back on track, but we stick to it.
So he wants us to go. He wants me to go, like.
Toward Laos.
Of course,
Okay.
Laos. That seems to
Okay.
be your way out.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go towards Laos. Yeah, Rakote he'll start trundling. Um, so up, left, then right, he said?
Yeah, this way.
Okay, so to there. Alright. Yeah, we'll move into here. Has this room been cased yet?
It is not connected.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not connected.
There's no green square.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you gotta find the way forward.
Okay.
Currently, if you look into the room, there's a single space left.
I don't think.
Yeah, squeeze in the elevator with him.
I don't think we're doing that. Let's see. I'm gonna make a resource advantage by putting a crisp $20 bill on the floor for Louse to see and get distracted.
You glue it to the floor.
I'll hunker in place and take the defensive action for a second.
Yeah, that's going to be incredibly cinematic as you pull into a corner and kind of pushing the rock and the earth on either side of him, the massive form of Laos will enter into this area. And Declan, you have a fight of 4 coming your way.
Dope.
Nice.
Okay, not bad at all. As
Yeah,
this... Go ahead.
Crow squares up for whatever's coming, and whatever attack comes, he'll do a leap just out of swiping range.
Yeah. And it'll just kind of be a gnashing of teeth as he tries to push you forward, and every foot he advances, you are 2 feet back. And his neck will finally pull back as he says, "All this trouble over an upstart." Pale lady.
Yeah, so the pale lady's gonna continue searching for Crow. 1, 2.
You have to roll notice even if you're in the same room as me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not really checking any of these rooms, so she'll move into this room, sort of standing in the. I guess she'll be more in the door frame when she sees Louse. She's going to. I don't really want to. I would like to create a stealth advantage for myself this turn.
Okay. His notice. Let me pull up his sheet.
Is 7. So.
A 2. His notice is a 2.
Jesus.
Oh no.
No, fuck that.
Okay. You will kind of pull yourself in.
So she was charging forwards to find Crow. She just kind of steps into the room and kind of knocks into Louse's tail as Louse is towering over everyone. She's like,
Yeah. And his kind of animal evil eyes will turn directly towards you, kind of caught off guard.
and she'll reel a few steps into the door frame.
Rostovon.
Well, I'll make my way down.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have your action. You could do an additional movement if you'd like.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Crow, the kind of fragile library that this room has constituted has all but disappeared as this hulking mass of louse has torn it asunder. What are you doing?
Crow, as he's been leaping back from the attack, has been checking the floor more than Louse. And once they reach a certain point in the room where he left a coy little tally mark, he will leap up around it and behind the crack in a bookshelf and try to push it over onto Louse.
Okay. Challenge of 2. Can use fight.
Oh,
Nice. 3
Nice.
damage. Very good. So describe to me what happens as you push all of your mass into this thing.
he slots in, gets both his boots up on the corner, and then shoves a bookshelf over onto the thing, and he's going to look down to Lucas and Rakote and point hurriedly out the exit ahead of them.
Yeah.
Rakote says, "What?"
What are you pointing at?
And then I guess I'll lead by example. I just did my attack, so I'll spend my movement.
All right.
Let's
You
get
have a
into this
physique impediment of 3 coming your way.
Oh. Can I athletics evade it?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Man, Crow with the +1 over challenge tonight.
Yeah, there will be a claw that kind of pushes out of the bookcase, but it is just slow enough. As a Crow, you're able to slide and duck underneath it.
Should I also
Unfortunately, you
defend?
enter into a rat.
Ah!
So,
Ah!
two fight. All right.
Oh no, it finally happened.
Yep.
Oh, good, I have my 1 stress box.
Oh, cool. You will just hear the voice of Laos cry out, "Tear them! Rip them asunder! But leave the one called Ratcatcher for me." So he will spawn another there. Pale Lady, you have a fight of 4 coming your way.
Thanks, everyone. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Very good. I like the idea that you are in this entryway, so it kind of starts pushing you back further and further, but kind of pulling your feet up, you're able to avoid the worst of it. Sorry, Declan, I need to reveal that this is a connected location. And then the one in here, sensing that it could do a little bit more, is going to try and attack you again, Declan, with a 2 fight.
I will not take a single hit this combat encounter.
There it is. Okay. As you bring your foot clean against its face, causing it to like sputter against the rock. Rakote. He continues to point this way. You heard him. There's no reason to stick around.
All right. Can I tap my my high concept that I'm the captain of the Anaphilie, and with the Pale Lady, who is the target of this creature, being of my crew, I want to compel myself to stay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Holy shit.
I
Oh, no.
whistle, and the boat spawns in like a GTA 3 vehicle.
I was thinking like fucking Kingdom Hearts, like a fucking ride that was shamelessly plugging.
I wanna try to. I will stay and provoke its attention off of her and onto me.
Woof.
Oh, my.
Wow, big play from Rakote. All right, yeah, I'll give you a compel for that.
Okay.
So give me a provoke against its 3 will.
Excellent. I can definitely fail that.
Okay, that's a boost.
All right.
That's pretty
Take
good.
a boost.
It's
As,
snarling. Go ahead, please.
God. I have failed to look up anything like cool or boat or captainly. So I feel like as Laos is impeding itself over the Pale Lady, snarling, saying whatever it is he does, and Lucas is trying to get Rakote's attention to move north, he will solemnly put 2 fingers in his mouth and blow a very sharp whistle to get its attention.
Okay, yeah, and you will indeed get his attention as the beady eyes of Laos will focus on you and say, "You all must die, but someone must die first." And I'm gonna give a fight of 4 coming your way.
Oh, that's totally fine. That's fine.
Oh,
God.
no!
That's the worst it could have been.
Oh no!
Couldn't be worse than that.
I mean, okay, but I'm gonna play the game a little bit. You do have your boost you could have used.
I do.
So I'll be nice
Uh,
and say if you want to use that now.
I say he
Because
can't.
otherwise, what would it be? Yeah.
It would be
Uh,
a severe consequence because my shit's full.
Um,
What are you saying, Declan?
you have an aspect I gave you if you would like to re-roll.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Let's say
that's
use
true.
the maul to defend yourself.
Don't you have a
Okay.
fish, too?
Have a what?
Isn't there a fish or something you can use? I don't know.
I don't have one on me. I gave them all away.
See, I have a fish. It doesn't help in this situation.
You throw it at the rat king.
Hiya!
Give it to me.
Let's see.
Pick on someone your own size. Not me.
The only thing is, I don't know if I have a thing to re-roll. Unless I'm re-rolling, and the aspect that I'm tapping is the maul itself.
Yeah. The
Oh, that's
aspect
fine.
is the maul. That's the only purpose it
Yep.
serves at this point.
Yeah.
Yep,
Um,
that's fine by me.
But then I can't use it if I'm tapping it to re-roll. So why don't I do this?
What?
Oh,
Or,
you
or I
can.
can?
Yep, you can. It's
Oh,
two
it's
It's
separate
just
rolls.
an aspect.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not like a gear with special items. It's just an aspect on your sheet.
Oh, okay. All right. Excellent. But then do I need? So I do it. Do I need to spend 2 fate points? One to use, one to tap that
I'm gonna
using
kill
them all,
you.
and then to actually use it, or no?
No, it's just an aspect.
Oh, okay.
It's just an
Alright.
aspect you have as a.
Do you have a third
like-
question we can answer with it's an aspect?
No, I'm good. So
worries.
rolling with a +2 from the maul.
I don't think you roll.
You can add 2. So currently you're at a -3.
Yes.
You can use the +2 from the what's it called, because you tied
Boost.
a boost. Thank you. So that's currently a -1. He's
Okay.
5 over you.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Would you like to re-roll your a -3, or would you like to add 2 to it?
Am I insane that I thought I could use a fate point to tap? What? Because here was my thought.
Kind of.
He-
That's what I thought.
Here's my thought. I feel like I'm getting like
Oh, yeah.
like gaslit into thinking I'm crazy for a second.
No, no worries. Please.
My idea was to use a fate point. I could do that. It's pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
That we're in the darkness. Tap that and then roll with a +2 using the maul.
Yeah, it would
that
cost
would
2 fate points.
That
then.
would cost you. That was my question.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That would cost 2 fate points.
All right. All right. Well, I will see how this goes
Okay.
on the re-roll that we're in the dark, and then if I need to, I will apply 2 for the maul.
Much better.
So he's
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
That's
gonna
a
save.
4
I'm gonna
fight?
save the fate point though, and take the
2.
3 stress. Oh, 2
Oh, wait.
stress.
yeah, because he has a fight of 4.
Oh, okay. So I will take the 2 stress, and then he is gonna have to roll to defend. Or no,
He
how
just
does this
has a
work with-
physique of 3, so currently your acid doesn't do anything to him. You'd have to use a fate point to do 1 damage.
Okay, I'll save it for now.
Okay. So, kind of following up his words, the large tail of this creature will whip immediately towards you, causing you to fall crashing backwards into the one kind of bookcase that was left standing. And you will just kind of have to extricate yourself from the debris as Laos focuses attention on you.
All right. Great.
Hail lady.
Am I able to move past Laos?
Yeah. He has his reaction now, but just keep that in mind.
Also, the fish that I have, is that an action or
A
can I just?
reaction.
It's a reaction. I can just.
Eat it.
So let's see. The fish I have is gain a randomly assigned 2 skill until your next refresh.
Yep.
How do you determine random?
I have an entire table of 24 skills that we would roll from.
Great. Why don't we let's just eat the fish?
Okay.
I feel like cinematically she ate it earlier.
Yeah, yes.
I'm not gonna pull
yes.
out a fish mid-fight, but
Okay, cultivate. This
Oh,
gets you to
no.
10.
what the fuck?
Cultivate allows you to control plants. It is
Okay.
an ability to draw on kind of the primordial communication that has been lost to many people, but here in the shallows, there are still people that can focus that into tangible forms. And kind of looking around you, you see that there are indeed kind of like old roots that poke out of the earth, kind of feeding down into the walls of this cavern.
All right. Interesting. What the fuck am I gonna do with that right this second?
Yeah, that is the question.
Well, good to know for later. My plan is to try to move forward so I can set up here.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to move into the next room with the opening that was given to me.
Yep. He will not use his reaction against you.
All right. So having been almost fronted, but Rakote taking the time to create a distraction, the Pale Lady is going to slip ahead, finally catching up with Crow and the Rat Catcher, and kind of producing the net off of her back. And she'll say, "We can trap him."
No.
Oh, all right.
No, I won't do that.
Nar.
Nar.
I don't want to do that. Crow, an avid netsman, as a guy who's spent some time with seamen, will take the net in hand and look at it curiously.
It falls apart.
Oh, well, easy come, easy go.
She'll say, "We should find an open room."
Agreed.
Oh, this okay. New voice.
The dramatic
All right.
music, the dramatic music, just like it's cutting between. Indeed.
I mean, the change voice actor between season 1 and 2.
Yeah. Pretty rough.
Boy, I don't mean to critique anyone, but the new voice actor fucking sucks.
Thanks. Thanks, I haven't.
There's really no chemistry. It's it's not quite the same.
He also voiced Krillin in DBZ.
And you
Quite
can
the
tell.
accolade.
What is used to deploy this thing? Is it more in my skill set?
That's kind of up to Kane.
No, anyone can use it.
I was gonna say it's
It's-
kind
it's
of
a
already
reaction.
made. So
And I'm sorry, Mac. Unfortunately, as you enter the room, give me a defense against a 2 fight.
no.
Not so fast.
I like the idea that we're just talking and like batting away this rat,
So fast.
slapping it.
I think that is kind of what happens. So currently, Declan has a boost on it. It has a boost on you as he lunges forward, and Crow's boot just kicks it square in the chest. But it will kind of realize that it has a better perch up here to try and lash out at you.
She'll say, "Find a place for the net. I will draw him to it."
Alright, I look left and I look right. I'm out of ideas.
He's no place.
I got nothing.
Are you gonna stay here? You moved 1. You have 1 more movement.
You also kind of have an action.
And a reaction.
Why don't I peek into this room before I do anything stupid?
When you look in, you see that the sound Laos has created is an entire tunnel cave-in at this
Oh.
point. So you can start chipping away at it. It is a physique 6. So every successful point over 0 will start removing that blockade. That's what you see in that room.
I conjure plants.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, get creative. Like, cultivate's a weird fucking skill.
Angelic hordes come forth.
+2 skill. I mean, I could try to create an advantage with it. But we also could just see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess she will, turning back, she'll notify Crow. She'll say, "There is a cave in ahead." And, I'm going to use the remainder of my athletics to go there.
Okay. And you have 1 action left. What would you like to do?
I'll move 1 more.
Okay. Pale Lady will disappear further into the chasm. It smells even more and more like just a kind of a bloody mess. Pale Lady, all around you on the walls seem to be painted with the bodies of those who have came before you. But as you breach into this room, you see even more bookcases, so you know you're on the right path. Rostavon.
What is it? Where does it connect? Show me the
Oh, I'm
connections.
sorry. I need to be better about that.
Okay.
Um,
Great. Also, you
Rostavon.
said there was going to be water on this map. Have we not run into it
Yep,
yet?
not yet.
Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure.
It's like one spot on the map.
Kane's like, don't worry, there's going to be some
Mhm.
water.
There's quite a bit of water in here.
You guys got water?
It's that right there.
All right. I'm gonna go move into the room,
Okay.
and I want to light this body up if I can.
First, give me a defense against a 2 fight.
All right.
Okay. Another boost. You go to light the body, and you will do so right now. Let's see if you're successful or not.
Yeah. What do I need to roll?
Challenge of 2.
All right.
Okay. Man, good timing. As you bring this corpse to light, you will see the angry eyes of this rat kind of focus and leap forward. All of its claws angled directly towards you. But the benefit of that is that you can use
Oh yeah. Will this
your
give
fight
me
now.
Will this give me a What's my modifier? to
Plus
my
2
fighter shirt? Okay.
for
cool.
1 round. Yep. Okay. Crow.
Man, I should be really tanking the raid boss, but I need to dispose
plan?
of these ads. I got a rat on top of me.
I didn't
How
stop
about-
you before from running through.
Oh, you want me to keep running?
Yeah. Why not?
All right,
Wait, I
I'll
didn't
leave.
say that.
Yeah, you guys aren't as fast as me, so I guess enjoy all that stuff. He's gonna try to stomp this rat out. Okay.
So that's a 3 that does 1 damage currently. Okay. Yeah. The rat will be backed into a corner, but it will use some of the rock of this face to kind of take the worst of your blow, and it will emerge on the other side. Do you have anything with your reaction or your movement?
No, because I'm trying to let the other. If I'm gonna set this net, I need the others to get past me, but I'm so much faster than everyone.
Okay.
I mean, you could also just set it in a room and we could, like, lure Louse there.
Is that how it works?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So what we'll do is you can set the net in a location, and let's just say whenever he enters that location, he would be ensnared. So you can either throw it on him as a reaction, or you can set it up as a reaction. Either one's fine.
I'll just stay where I am for now.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Brood. I'm just gonna come out and say it. There can be a maximum of 3 alive at a time. So there will be 1 more that spawns. It will not attack this turn. Rostavon, you have a fight of 4 coming your way.
All right. Gonna use my flame.
Yep.
Dang it.
Nope.
Okay. So just a chip. There will be a gap in your flame, and the rat will seize upon that, kind of upending a chair to take the worst of it. It will bring both of its arms up and kind of press you backwards, gnawing at your face mask. Crow, you have a fight of 4 because it has an advantage on you.
It does not have an advantage.
No,
on me.
that was Mac. Oh, good. Shit. She got away. Okay, yeah. Fight it 2. Not bad. Nice. Okay, you got an advantage on it. Perfect. Rakote.
All right. So, where did we last leave this bookshelf?
It is toppled and gone. You can no
It's
longer
used.
use it.
Oh, it's gone.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Excellent. All right, wonderful. That wasn't my plan anyway. All right.
Oh, Coach, I want to dig our graves now, or
No, we got this. We got this.
Get out of the fucking room!
Yeah. Is he? When I move, is he gonna try to impede me?
I'll be up front and say yes.
Shit.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured.
You wanted his attention.
Let's see. What is the